You're standing over the ball, you picked your line, you've gone through your routine, and then you hear it. Don't hit it left. Last time I had this shot, I hit it left. Just don't mess this up. Why can't I just be consistent? It's that voice. You know exactly what I'm talking about. And I want to show you today why that voice is the single biggest thing standing between you and the game you actually have inside you. Hi, my name is Tom Lasik, the Mental Golf Guy. Welcome back to the Mental Golf series, where we work on the part of your game that matters most and that most golfers completely ignore. We've covered a lot of ground together: pre-shot visualization, confidence, managing pressure, recovering from bad shots, commitment, present moment focused, and all of it, every single technique we've talked about runs through one thing. It's that voice inside your head. So today we're going to talk about self-talk, what it actually is, why the wrong kind quietly destroys your game, and a simple 3-step switch that will start changing it immediately. Now here's the thing about self-talk that most golfers just don't realize. You're always doing it. Always. There is no version of playing golf where the voice goes quiet. It's running the whole time, from the first tee to the last putt. The question is not whether you are talking to yourself. The question is what you are saying. And for most golfers, most amateur golfers, the voice is working against them. It sounds like this: don't 3-putt. I always blow up on this hole. I've been hitting it well, but I'm probably due for a bad shot. Notice what all those have in common. They are either fear-based, past-focused, or future-worried. None of them are about the shot in front of you. And your nervous system responds to what you say. If you tell yourself, don't hit it in the water, your brain processes the word water, and it lights up the image of the water. You are literally programming yourself to see the place you don't want to go. And this is not a confidence problem. This is not a talent problem. This is a language problem. And language is something we can actually change. Back in week 2, we talked about the confidence anchor. The idea that confidence is not something you wait for. It is something you build deliberately. Self-talk is the building material. Every time you say, I always choke on this hole, you're laying a brick. Every time you say, just get it close, you are laying a brick. Every time you say, trust the swing, you are laying a different kind of brick. The construction is always happening. You just got to decide what you're building. Now, I'm not talking about fake positivity here. I'm not saying stand over the ball and tell yourself you're the greatest golfer in the world. That doesn't work, and we all know that. What I'm talking about is a neutral, process-focused language. Language that directs your attention to the right things at the right time. The goal is not cheerleading. The goal is direction. Tell your brain where to go, and yes, it will go there. So here's the technique. I call it the self-talk switch. 3 steps. Catch it, cancel it, replace it. Step 1, catch it. You cannot change what you don't notice. So the first step is simply become aware of the voice. Specifically, you're listening for one thing. Is this talk helping me, or is it hurting me? Helpful talk sounds like pick a target, smooth takeaway, trust the read. Harmful talk sounds like don't miss, not again, just hold it together. Now in week 6, we talked about the present shot focus. Notice, name, return. The same noticing skill applies here. You're catching the voice the same way you would catch a distraction. Just be aware. Step 2, cancel it. Once you catch it, you need a pattern interrupt, something that signals to your brain, We're not going down that road. Some people use a simple word, stop, or switch. Some people use a physical anchor. I personally grab my right wrist with my left hand, which is something I set up on my own in hypnosis sessions to bring me back to the present moment. Now, the one breath reset from week 3, well, that works here too. One slow exhale before you release the thought. The breath creates the gap. Pick something, make it yours. The ritual is what gives the cancel the ability to work. Step 3, replace it. This is the part that matters most. You can't just cancel a thought and leave a vacuum. Your brain will fill the vacuum with whatever it notices is the loudest, which is usually the fear you tried to just cancel. You have to replace it with something specific, something present tense, process focused, and positive by direction rather than avoidance. Instead of don't hit it left, you say, now let's start it right at the bunker. Instead of just don't 3-putt, you say drop it in that imaginary circle just around the cup. Instead of I've always messed up under pressure, you say one shot. Yes, I can make this shot. You're not lying to yourself, you're just directing yourself. Catch it, cancel it, replace it. That is the self-talk switch. Now, I worked with a golfer, a mid-handicapper, late 40s. He was a solid ball striker, but fell apart on the back 9 of competitive rounds. Every time. When I asked him to just notice what he was saying to himself from hole 10 onward, he came back the next week and said, Tom, I had no idea. I am remembering only the bad shots I've ever had on every hole. Now, we spent 2 sessions working on the self-talk switch. He replaced the hole-by-hole memories with one phrase he used on every pre-shot. Just one. You got this. The next competitive round, he finished 3 shots better on the back 9 than the front. Not because he suddenly became a different golfer, but because he stopped talking himself out of the game he already had. If this is clicking for you, if you are recognizing this in your game, then I invite you to join the Mental Golf Mastery Facebook group. It's a free community of golfers working on exactly this stuff, and I post on it quite often. We want to work on the mental side of golf, the internal stuff that lessons at the range do not cover. This week, we will be asking the group one question. What is the one thing your inner voice says most often on the course? And we're going to work on that, replacing it together. The link is in the description. Come introduce yourself. Next week, we're going to talk about something that affects almost every amateur golfer, and almost none of them realize it's happening. And that is what your body is doing before you swing. Not your setup, not your grip, your nervous system. We're going to talk about pre-shot physical tension and how to release it before it resets your round. I'll see you then.